Hi, my name is Sandra Sennhauser, and I would like to introduce you to our topic, information security. First of all, it is important to understand what information security is. Information security is the set of business processes that protects information assets no matter how the information is formatted or whether it is being processed, in transit, or being stored. Second, information security is not a single technology. It is best described as a strategy comprised of the processes, tools, and policies necessary to prevent, detect, document, and counter threats to digital and non-digital information. They typically include physical and digital security measures to protect data from unauthorized access, use, replication, or destruction. Here are some examples of security measures. Man-traps. A physical security measure to separate secure areas from non-secure areas. Encryption key management. This involves all the tasks that protect, store, backup, and organize encryption keys. Malware detection. A software program designed to identify and remove known or potential computer viruses. Information security programs are a necessity in every company in order to maintain the confidentiality, integrity, and the availability of IT systems and business data. Consequences of not having a good information security program can be dire. Not only does a company need to cover direct business losses, there is also a loss of intellectual property and business intelligence, audit and regulatory fines, compliance remediation costs, and probably the most significant, the loss of customer trust and reputation. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission reported a loss of around 63 million from cybercrime and scams in 2010. Furthermore, a study in 2010 reported that 19 Australian companies lost between 3,200 and 65,000 individual records from data breach incidents, with an average organization cost per breach of 2 million. Attacks are getting more innovative and sophisticated. This suggests that data security is not a technology issue anymore. It is a core business issue. Therefore, large enterprises often employ a dedicated security group to implement and maintain the organization's information security program. Typically, the group is led by a chief information security officer.
Hello, my name is Karim Zreika, and I'll be giving two clear examples in information security. Before we proceed, information security is pretty much the practice of defending information from unauthorized access, such as modifying someone's computer, disclosure of sensitive documents, etc. The fundamental information security attacks are availability, confidentiality, modification, and also fabrication attacks. Any one of these methods are powerful enough to disclose and inspect any electronic data in information security. In this presentation, we will be focusing on the authenticity attack and also the confidentiality attack. An example of fabrication is cloning or spoofing a website, making it look like the real one, when in essence it's the fake. So when the user logs into that specific site, all his credentials will be sent to the hacker. A confidentiality attack requires the hacker to be active in order to do the interception exploit. This attack is specifically done to get access to the entire operating system's files. Now let's do a live demo of these attacks. Okay, so let's go through a live demo of a phishing attack. We're going to go to our social engineering kit, and we're going to go on the credential harvester attack. We're going to clone a site, and we're pretty much going to enter our local area network IP address, and then we're going to type the website we want to clone, in this case Facebook. So now anything entered on the keys of the victim's machine should show up in this very text document. Okay, so we're now on our victim's machine, and we're going to enter our email address and our password, and we're going to put our password as password101. Now when we click on the text document, we can see the email address and the password. Okay, in this example we're going to use a program called Cable Strike. Here you can see we're going to be listening on port 8080, and we're going to use the same local area network internet protocol address as the previous example. You can see now that we've started a session with the victim's machine. This pretty much means that we have access to the entire computer files, including any cookies that are stored on any web browsers. We can even take a screenshot of the victim's machine, as you can see here. Now if we click on the file browser exploit, we pretty much have access to the entire hard drive. Here you can see we're in the systems32 directory, and we pretty much have access to all these files which are ready to be extracted. The possibilities are pretty much endless with this exploit. We can do so much more, including starting up a live desktop session with the victim's machine. But for the sake of this presentation, we're not going to go into much details. Before I hand it over to Britta to talk about how these attacks can be blocked, I just want to demonstrate one quick example of this. Okay, so here on the Westpac website, the user will enter his customer ID. However, for the password, he is unable to actually enter it from the keyboard, which limits the attacker to get the keystrokes of the victim. The only way you can enter the password here is by actually pressing the keys. In this way, it's impossible for the attacker to get any keystroke readings. However, if the hacker was to do an interception attack and capture all the screenshots of the victim's machine, then this attack is still vulnerable, and another method has to be implemented in order for the attack to be blocked.
Hi, my name is Britta Johansson, and I'm going to give you guys some easy advice on how to protect yourself from cybercrime. Since there's so many procedures you can take, I won't go into too much details. So here we go with the first one. Create strong and smart passwords where numbers, capital letters, and symbols are included. And remember to never use a password twice. This is actually how Mark Zuckerberg's Twitter was hacked not too long ago, since he was using his password multiple times. And you should also consider changing old passwords from now and then. 2. Think twice before using public Wi-Fi. Most public Wi-Fi hotspots don't encrypt the data transmitted through their networks. This makes sensitive information at risk. So if you are going to use public Wi-Fi, at least don't access sensitive data like online banking, or make sure to use a VPN. 3. Turn off location on all devices. Turning off your location service means losing some of your smartphone's capabilities, like checking the exact weather or using maps, but it could be worth it if you're really concerned about your privacy. 4. Enable two-step verification on everything. Two-step authentication is one of the best ways to prevent unauthorized access to your accounts, even if somebody's managed to steal your password. 5. Don't open suspicious attachments. Hackers infect PCs with malware by luring users to click on a link or open an attachment. Social media have helped criminals profile individuals. They can see what you're interested in or what you post about and send you crafted messages inviting you to click on something. 6. Only online shop on secure sites. Before entering your card details, always ensure that the locked, padlocked, or unbroken key symbol is shown in your browser. And check your financials account regularly to ensure no fraudulent activity have been taking place. Yeah, and the last advice is that you shouldn't have too much information about your Facebook account or any other social media. You should remove your home address, phone number, date of birth, and any other information that could be used to fake your identity. So I would like to finish this presentation by saying protecting yourself from cybercrime is as important these days as protecting yourself from any other crime. And taking precautions is the best way to protect yourself and keep your information safe. So yeah, that's it from us. Thank you guys for listening.